Hey guys, welcome back. So, I'm gonna put my glasses on. I don't have my contacts in. So anyway, I do want to return a shout out from the other day. Um, the Crafty Crocheter gave me a shout out on his channel, talking about how I'm a up and coming YouTuber. So, I guess first things first, I kind of maybe have opened up my Shopify. I'm not 110% sure yet. It's not user friendly at all. And maybe I was just tired when I did it. But you have to, make sure you got pictures and everything, which, I've got pictures of everything I have. So, it's not that big of a deal. But, there's always a but. And this one's a big but. Okay, so, like I said, it's not user-friendly. Maybe it is for, somebody who is actually shopping on there, but designing it and everything, no. I don't like it. I'm probably going to end up having to call customer support and be like, hey, help a brother out, Anyway, so we have some more yarn to test. This one is by Premier. It literally, as soon as I was pulling in the driveway from taking my husband to work, it arrived. It is so stinking pretty. Okay, I've already worked up a little bit of a splotch. I couldn't resist. I didn't get very far, but it's gorgeous. I love the texture of the yarn. It is a okay, it is 100% acrylic. It is a medium 4-weight, recommended size hook. It's my favorite hook, 5.5. Okay, so anyway, I was going to try and make one of the I don't know if you've seen it or not. Anyway, so it's a crop top, short sleeve with a hood. It's actually really cute. I have it right over here. I'll just go ahead and get it. And again, I still have not put this yarn up from a couple days ago. So, we've all been there. I know you have. Don't lie. And I am the worst for not weaving in my ends when I'm done with the project. So, it only takes like 2 seconds to do, but it's okay. This was just like a trial run for me. Is my own pattern. I took the hex. It kind of took like a it's kind of like a spin-off of the hexagon cardigan, and I was like, well, people are making cropped ones on that, right? So I decided that I haven't patented it or anything, or wrote an actual pattern for it. The pattern's up here. Excuse me, but isn't she adorable? And she's got a hood. Like, it's cute. So anyway, toss that over there really quick. So I love the texture. I know we're getting sidetracked and everything, and my nose, sorry, it's early in the morning and allergies are killing me already. That's why I had to take my contacts out, because it was a mess. So I want to get back to the yarn review. This is from Premier Yarn, but it's also a I guess maybe like a sister store of Yarn Inspirations. It has Yarn Inspirations on the package, so I really, or maybe it does, maybe not. Hold on, let me let me look at this really quick. Maybe I just kind of. Oh no, patterns and inspiration. That's. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's by Premier Yarn. No Yarn Inspirations on there. My bad. Okay, so these little cakes are the Premier Sweet Roll Vivid, and oh, the Vivid is vividing. Let me tell you, I ended up getting two. This is my color. My friend he ordered like your standard rainbow. We already know what that looks like. Well, I mean, I might make something, I don't know. Anyway, so I already messed up while I was talking to you guys. So the colors in this are just, they are beautiful. I mean, I've never thought of this color combination, and it just the reason why I got it, because it just reminded me of a flame, and it just lit my soul on fire. So as I'm working with this, I mean, honestly, I like this better than the yarn that I ordered from Hobbii. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the yarn is great. I genuinely enjoy it. But there's just something about this yarn. I mean, I don't know if it's maybe the color. Maybe I'm being a little biased because I don't like plain. I mean, I guess it kind of comes with the territory. You know what I mean? You know. But anyway, so again, I decided that I was just going to make another one of those cropped hoodies, because I only have one, and that one I had planned on gifting that to somebody. So anyways, this yarn just glides. I mean, it's like butter. It doesn't really feel like butter. I mean, it feels like an acrylic yarn, but it's a very soft acrylic. I can't put this down at all. I'm going to be working with this all day long. I mean, it's just so pretty. But anyway, so again, I have a Shopify account. Unfortunately, I was not allowed to add a link to the YouTube profile. However, if you go to my channel and then go into like the description part, where like email address and stuff like that is, I do have the Shopify like website put on there, but you're not going to be able to click it because it's not technically a link, which from what I found out, I don't have enough followers. I don't know how many you have to have. It didn't really give me like a rule book or anything like that, so we're just kind of stuck with what we got. But there's not many items on there right now. I mean, I do have a whole bunch per se, I guess, in stock. Like my bucket hats, I've got, I mean, as of right now, I've got probably about 13 to 14 made. Let's just say that. I can do them in an array of colors, custom colors, if you will. You know, if you want something, if you want it striped with, say, yellow and hot pink, you know, that's fine. I will do that. It's not going to cost any more because you're using the same amount of yarn as you would with, you know, just a solid color. No big deal. Okay. So another thing I did post is, I think I posted one of my Passionate Kelsey inspired tops. It's the Sneaky Peek top. I do have a tutorial for that. It's not that great. It was my second tutorial. I apologize if you need me to redo that tutorial or reiterate anything for that matter. Feel free to reach out to me. I believe if you go to the, I am so sorry, my nose is constantly running. If you go to yarn, if you go to the Shopify account, email address, my address, my phone number is all linked to that. And like I said, for you guys who are shopping on there, it might be user friendly, but it definitely was not. Trying to set it up, I am going to try and work on getting more items up today. It's just it's early in the morning. I haven't had a chance to like fully wake up. It's just, I was excited about this yarn. Reason behind that is the colors are just amazing. You have like this beautiful kind of, it's not really like a bright yellow. It's kind of like a pastel yellow, but the contrast between the other bright colors makes it seem brighter. And like then you have the hot pink, then you have fuchsia, is really deep kind of violet color. You have a couple oranges in here. Just beautiful selection of color. But I will be definitely ordering some more of it. I just have to have the money. It's okay. And if there's any, I really don't want to ask this. I mean, I've heard other people not really ask, but just say, you know, if you guys have any, you know, yarn that you don't use or don't like, you can send it to send it my way, and I'll be more than happy to use it. I mean, it's not that I don't have enough yarn. I have money to buy yarn. You know, I actually just did a big yarn purge of stuff that I just didn't like, wasn't ever going to touch again. It was a whole bookcase, basically. A 4 or 5 shelf bookcase, to be exact. But, you know, well, no. Yeah, I downsized on a bookcase. We really needed one kind of in the laundry area, because like we had a one of those wire shelves, kind of like the one that I had hanging up over here, but it just ripped out of the wall. And I didn't have a whole lot up there, nothing as far as heavy wise. Now, what I have on this wall now, you know, in front, like on top of my desk, it is, yes, it is heavy. But I was very careful what I put up there because, you know, those wire shelves are not that sturdy. Excuse me. So I was very aware of that. All I had was, you know, a few milk crates up there. Milk crates are great storage, by the way. You know, but I had a few, like, my paper bags up there. I'm trying to think of what else I had. My 2 crates that have, like, some finished and unfinished projects, both, I guess, because they're going to be on Etsy. I mean, Shopify. Whoa, get your mind right. Okay, so, I came home one day and, like, the entire thing had just ripped out of the wall, anchors and all, y'all. I had, there was, oh my God. So I had a container that had beads in it, and of course I didn't have a lid on it. I mean, why would you have a lid, you know, on a container of beads? This person didn't have a lid on the container of beads. So when that fell, that container of beads went everywhere. I'm still finding beads on the floor. And most of them got vacuumed up because I'm getting on my hands and knees to pick up beads. I'm just not doing it. So a lot of them got vacuumed up, but I still have a lot left over. So I opened my door and I was just like, look how pretty this is. See? I'm gonna hold this up to my tablet. Maybe you'll get a better look at it. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, so anywho, so I had that mishap, and of course it's going to happen to me because it's me. But you know, I hollered at one of my friends. I'm like, hey, I need some help. And of course, you know, I gave him some yarn because I mean I found yarn when I was cleaning everything up that I wasn't going to use. I got rid of. I still have my bearded dragon. It's just not in here anymore. I put him and Sam, the hognose snake, I put them in the living room, only because I am gifting them to somebody. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get them up there. It's a lot to move. You know, I'm giving him the stand. The only reptile I'm not giving him right now is my ball python. I will be giving her to him, but that's later on down the road. So, we're not going to ask questions of why I'm doing that. It's a whole nother story, ball game issues. It's not that I can't afford it. It's just some personal matters are going on. But, and I'll say again, no, I'm not promoting nicotine. No, I'm not sponsoring the the brand of vape. You know, I'm sorry, I needed a puff. So, again, like I said, I cannot put this down. It is so great. I cannot wait to fully get this done, because this hoodie or crop hoodie is going to be fire. That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of a flame, and I am in love with it. I'm going to have to buy some more, because this is definitely something. This is definitely a color wave that I cannot live without. It's beautiful. So, like I said, I've got my Shopify shop. Is that right? Shopify shop? Anyway, it's up and running, I think. If it's not, please let me know. I need some kind of input or whatever, because I'm very new to all of this. I don't know why I didn't start this a long time ago. I kind of regret it. But as far as I don't even know if you can make an order yet. I really don't know. I don't know anything, because my phone and my tablet are linked to the account, so I'm just seeing what I can see. I'm not able to see like your point of view of it. So I know there's some stuff I need to change on there, as far as the some of the pictures, because it's just it's not my work. There's some like models on there, which, speaking of models, I'm going to have to have some of my friends model some of the stuff for me. I would model it myself, but I don't think you want to see me in something like this. I just don't think you do. You don't want to see all this sexiness. And I'm just saying. But which I have lost a lot of weight. I've lost roughly about 65, maybe 70 pounds since February. I got on the Zepbound shot, and it's done wonders for me. I got put on another bipolar med, and it made me literally made me like blow up like a balloon. I went from 234 pounds, and within a year I was at 300 and like 301 or 302, which I don't think I'm down to 234. At least I really don't know. I haven't weighed myself in forever, so the amount of weight that I've lost probably isn't as large as I just said, but I know I've lost at least 40 to maybe 50 pounds. Let's just say that. And that was since February, so March, April, May, June. So roughly 5 months. I've basically it's almost like what 10 pounds a month. So one thing I've got to get off of is soda. I need to drink more water. I need to and I was drinking a lot of water there at the start, but for some reason I got back on sodas. I don't know why. It's just I don't know. It's like you get that first taste, and then it's like you're hooked on sugar. Like you know, I cut out all the sugar in my diet, and that's one of the reasons, or one of the ways I lost a lot of weight. But I've noticed that I'm not losing weight as fast as I was. But then again, I could need to be on a higher dose of the Zepbound. I started at like, 0.5, and now I'm up to like 7.5. Which that's, it's normal to go up in doses. I have a friend, or my best friend. She's way up there. She is on like a 12.5 now. I was like, good Lord, like if I were to take that right now, like I would literally live in the bathroom. Oh, I already know. I mean, that first week that I was on the shot, that's where I lived. I lost 12 pounds in 1 week. It was not fun. Like it cleans you out. And it makes you sick. It makes me sick. But when I first started, I was on Trizempatide, and I don't know if maybe I was having maybe it was stronger than Zepbound, but Zepbound hasn't really, made me, sick like Trizempatide did. But so let's see what can we talk about. Okay, so again with Shopify, my shop website is linked into the descriptions. I think I'm going to put it on this one too, so that way I can say that it's up and running. At least I think it is. Please, if you guys visit it, please let me know if you're able to open it up and everything. And like I said, I've got other stuff that I am going to put up there. It's just it takes a lot of time. So I did notice last night it said that I had some viewers in the shop, but I don't know if that was like customer service in there, or I really don't know. It said that it's live and it's active, but like I can't see what you're seeing. All I'm able to see is what like me as the creator sees, unless I get on somebody else's device and look it up. But anyway, so I'm about finished with this row, and I want to show you what it looks like so far. The color gradient, or the color switch, color variegation. No, the color variegation, that would be the color wave, right? Okay, so anywho, apparently I don't know my terms, but I guess the quickness of the color change, it does change pretty quick. Do I necessarily like it? I mean, it's just, I mean, it's amazing. I do like that. I wish the colors lasted just a little bit longer. Uh, one color that I can already see that's going to last very long is the yellow, which, I mean, I'm okay with it. I don't care. But it is extremely pretty. I I I, I like it. Um, again, I wish the colors were just a little bit longer. Uh, especially the, starting out, but the color that always starts out is like, it's almost like it's always the shortest. I feel like this light is just too bright. I can't find my remote. um yeah, I don't know, I'll have to try and find it. But I know it's extremely bright. I feel like I'm outside because you guys can't really see. Okay, here we go. That's better, because you got that hot pink, and then your fuchsia, and then orange, and then the yellow. The yellow is going to make it all the way around. But it's beautiful. Love these colors. So yes, I still have not shaved. I'm going to do that today. Maybe. I'm just so lazy when it comes to shaving. I hate shaving. I do. It's, I don't know. It's a chore, and I don't like chores. So okay. So the next video, we're going to do a tutorial. Okay, and maybe I should have done it. You know what? I know I'm not going to have enough for that project. You know what? Why don't we make a bag out of this? I might as well. I mean, it's not. Why not? Why not? We'll make a bag out of it. And this is what the bag will look like. If I can get one without causing a giant avalanche. Okay, so this is one of my favorite ones that I made. It's just the bottom or base is a grading square, and then after you're done, you make drawstrings, and it's a cute little bag. I mean, we'll make one of those. We'll do that. I might maybe get a contrasting color. I might do this part as up here, but we're going to use a solid color down here. Maybe we'll just throwing this out there. It's not for sure. Okay, maybe we do the base blue and then do that. Maybe. I mean, this blue is pretty. I mean, I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. So, toss that over there. But this is the bag. I don't remember where I got the pattern. I have no idea, so I can't really like give any shout outs. There's so many people that make this bag. I don't know who the original creator is. I've seen this bag made so many times on YouTube. Sometimes it's kind of hard to follow. Okay, and I'm trying to be nice. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to say that at all. Um, you know, would be like Thumper. If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. You know, one of those. Because it's because I would be kind of, yeah. We're just gonna leave it at that. Okay, so this yarn was actually really pretty. It just, I don't know if you can really see it. I used a solid color on the base, which it doesn't really look like I did, because this color is also in this yarn. I didn't do any color pooling. I don't know how to do that. Don't want to know how to do it. There's math involved, and I'm just, you know, I'm not doing it. So I noticed that this color was in the variegated yarn that I was getting, so I was like, oh, that would go really well, and it did. I also used the green that was in it as well. Maybe it was a little shade darker, but I think it turned out good. And this is what I was using the beads for, because I was making these bags like it was no tomorrow. I've actually got one that I am working on, or have been working on for a while. I actually found it the other day. It's this one. It's not completely finished, obviously. This is like this kind of really pretty kind of mint blue, and the blue is inside this variegated yarn once again. So, you know, I have an eye for color. The mint blue, I'm pretty sure I got that at Hobby Lobby, because this one is a Hobby Lobby yarn, and I love this color because it reminds me of, like, when it's worked up, it reminds me of one of those like old rugs that our aunts or grandmothers had in the kitchen or entryway or just throughout the house, period. The ones that were like kind of braided or whatever. It just reminds me of that. The color wave just reminds me of that. I really like this color. The color name is Beret Day. B-E-R-E-T. Beret. Is that right? Like a beret? Is that? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I don't know. Let me tell you. Okay, I love color names. I really do. There was an issue with the. I'm so sorry. My nose is like running like a snow cone in Phoenix. Hello. Okay. So I love color names. I don't like it when there's just a number associated with a color. I just don't like that. I mean, that's just me. I want to be able to, you know. Oh, well, let me type this in. The color Beret Day. Okay, it's automatically going to pop up Hobby Lobby's yarn, or, you know, something of that nature, you know. But if I put in the color 1216, I mean, that's going to be, there's going to be a list of colors from other sites, providers, whatever. You know, it's just, it is what it is, I guess. But I do like this bag. I really need to finish this bag. Maybe I'll do that today, but we are going to do a tutorial. I'm going to make a bag. Oh, and it will be for the letter B item. So, because the A item was the, and I happen to have it right here, the African flower square. And I did have somebody comment on it and say that, you know, it was beautiful. Honestly, like, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be biased because it was, something I made, but it turned out really pretty. I will give myself a pat on the back for that one. I mean, the color combination that I used, it the color was coloring. This is my favorite square that I've made. I mean, I have the other one right here that I made too. Sorry, you're hearing my keys rattle. This one turned out good too, but I like this one. It's a lot more fun. This one's a little toned down, but this did turn out very, very well. Oh, that's the back side. This is the front side. Oops. So, like I said, we're going to... I really want to do a cropped hoodie out of this, but I know I'm not going to have enough. I didn't realize that the yarn... I didn't really go over this. This color... This color is called It's Electric. It's Electric. Anyway, so this one is obviously rainbow, and it's called Primary. It is pretty, but this one, we'll do a bag out of it. I think it'll be pretty. I might try and find maybe the purple or the fuchsia to be the base. I don't know yet, but we'll get there. So another recap: Shopify account is open. I will be doing some more drops. I've got a few of these bags that I'm going to post. Everything on my shop is affordable. I don't typically price my stuff to the point where you can't afford it. Now, the hexagon cardigans, they are going to be higher only because there is a lot of yarn involved and a lot of hours. Can I make one in one whole day? Probably, but I can't sit still enough and be focused enough to make an entire cardigan one day. Now the hooded one, I can do that in one day. It's no problem, because it's cropped and it's not a full one. But a full one, it takes me like 2 or 3 days to complete one. I do have one. I do not. I thought I did. No, I had one. It was a Harry Potter house in back up. Press play. I have or had a Harry Potter inspired house. It had the Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin. Did I forget one? I don't think I did. Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, Gryffindor. Okay, anyway. I made it for myself because it was the first hexagon cardigan that I had ever made. And it didn't fit. It didn't fit by at least like 3 or 4 rows for the, like, this part. If you know what I'm talking about, is where you make the sleeve and the, I guess, like, is it lapel? Anyway, it needed a few, like, at least a few more rows, and I had already sewn both sides together. Plus, I added rows in the back, but I only did it on one side. I needed at least like maybe another row on either side, and it would have probably came all the way around, but it stopped right here. Like, I put it on and it stopped right there. I mean, and you know, Actually, I think it stopped more like right here. And I was like, no, I want it to close. But it didn't. You know, it was my first one. Anything that you make for the first time is never going to be perfect. So you just got to get in there and make another one. So that's why it's not behind me. The one that I did, like the bear flag with the rainbow sleeves, that is my second one. However, that is my is my second octagon cardigan. Actually, it's my first octagon long sleeve cardigan. The other one was a short sleeve, and I did make the sleeves a little bit more fitted. That is posted in one of the shorts. Hold on. Anyway, I just posted in one of the shorts. The pattern was by Annie from Drama Crochet. The hexagon cardigan that I made, that is viral. Everybody makes it. I didn't use, I don't know whose pattern I used, to be honest. I literally just watched like the first couple steps, and you know, I was like, okay, I got this. But like I said, though, I had okay, so with the Shopify, if you want a hexagon cardigan, the one that's in the picture is not available. Okay, I will do a custom one, but only up to 3 colors. Okay, because the more colors that are involved, the higher it's going to be. So one that is 3 colors, in the size small, medium, and large, and I think extra large. If not, let me know. I wear extra large. I'm kind of in between sizes large and extra large, but I'm only doing up to 3 colors, only because it's a lot of color changing. You know, plus you got to do the math of how many rows you're going to do and blah 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 for each size. Excuse me. We're going to do that. They are $80. I've seen them go for $100 to $200. So I'm trying to make it price it lower than. I'm trying to price stuff according to how much I would want to pay. Am I lowballing myself for the time that I put into some of these projects? Absolutely. A bucket hat, for instance, you know, if I did it according to what how you're supposed to price stuff. Okay, so one bucket hat, let's this scenario, it takes me 2 hours to make, right? Okay, the what is it? Minimum wage here where I live is $7.25 an hour. Okay, so if it takes me 2 hours, that's $14.50. Okay, plus the cost of the yarn. Okay, we're not going to go into all that, but roughly, if I was to price it like that, it would be probably double of what I'm selling it for. So you're welcome. But the thing is, like, I've seen bucket hats go for like $35. I'm like, I'm not paying $35 for a bucket hat. Now, the bucket hats that I make and I sell, I guess you can kind of say that they're an adaptive pattern. I took 2 different patterns from 2 different people and combined them to where it's kind of my own, I guess you could say that. I took the base from like the main piece from one person, and then the brim for another person, because the brim just wasn't brimming for me on the other one. Anyway, so got that done. maybe. I was going to grab one and show you, but you've already seen the bucket hats. I have a tutorial. I think I'm going to redo the tutorial because I really think that I missed a step somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. Don't kill me. You know, we'll move on. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Not cut it short because it's already been 50 minutes. I'm really trying to cut the videos down smaller, but it's not really working because I get sidetracked and I start babbling, and you know, and I literally feel like I'm talking to myself, which I kind of am, you know. It's like, but you know, I also have this little like conscience. It's like, shut up already. Okay, so I love you guys. I will see you in the next tutorial. Have a nice day. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out the Shopify website, and give me some comments, send me email. The email is knotsofcreation, that's KNOTSOFCREATION @gmail.com. I'm really impressed with myself. I was able to spell that without even really thinking about it. So my Facebook page is Knots of Creation. Also, the YouTube channel is Knots of Creation Bear. The Shopify is Knots of Creation Bear also. I also have the TikTok. Just check me out. Help me out. I need some views. I need some followers. Come on, I'm up and coming. I'm brand new. I need your help to kind of get me out there. If you need help trying to purchase something, let me know. I will try my best. I need, as of right now, it's only going through Shopify. I do have a PayPal. I do have Venmo. I do have Cash App. I have Chime. There's not many I don't have. So if you can, just email me. You can call me, text me, whatever you need to do. I will help you get that order in and get it all squared away. So until next time, y'all have a great day, and I will see you probably later on tonight for that bag tutorial. So love you.